Well, Ralf, you fought back for a point, but was it a performance that you didn't particularly like?
No, I didn't like it at all. As I said, we were trying to get better in controlling games. Today we didn't control the game, apart from very few moments at all. It's all about energy, about physicality, and who wins the second balls. What about the transitional moments? And in all those areas, we were not at our best today. In the end, we got a point. That's the good thing, but the performance overall needs to get better.
So all those areas you've just listed, how do you get them better?
I mean, against Palace we were better, but that was a different game. We played at home. Now we had two away games against Norwich and here at Newcastle. And it's about, as I said, it's about physicality, it's about energy. You have to be ready and able to win those direct duels. This was not that often the case. And even when we were in possession of the ball, we had too many giveaways, including the goal that we conceded. And if you're after 7 minutes, one goal down here at St James's Park, it doesn't make things easier.
You were quite critical of the body language after the Norwich game. Was it any better this evening?
Today it was not a question of body language, it was a question of body and physicality. The body language was not that much of a problem today, but of course if you want to be competitive here in this ground against Newcastle, you have to play physical. We have to get physical, and this was not the case in many parts of the game, and therefore we were struggling.
Are they sometimes as well a group of players, this Manchester United group, that they seem to be quite critical with each other on the pitch when a mistake gets made, rather than an arm around the shoulder? It's quite negative. Do you notice that?
I don't think that this was our biggest problem today. Our biggest problem was the mistakes that we made, the giveaways, the unforced errors when we were in possession of the ball. We just had too many balls that we just gave away. Even in the second half, when we scored the equalising goal and they had 2 or 3 injured players, we were not really controlling the game, taking the wrong decisions in the very moments, and that what it's all about.
You made a couple of substitutions at half time. What were you looking to rectify?
Well, obviously we were 1 goal behind, so we needed a goal, a minimum 1 goal, and we had to take more risks. And that was the reason why I brought Edison Cavani and Jadon Sancho on to play from then on in a 4-1-3-2. In some situations, including the goal that we scored, we were good. Edison had 2 other good chances to score, but with him we had another striker up front who was dangerous in front of goal.
That change of formation that you made during the game, is that something you're likely to stick with, do you think?
I don't know. Again, today it was not a question of formation. It was a question of how aggressive we were. It was a question of energy. And in those areas we need to get better, including what are we doing when we're in possession of the ball.
So how do you make that next step? Like you said, a lot of the things you saw tonight were the same as you saw against Norwich. How do you make that next leap forward that you haven't made tonight?
Yeah, in three days we have the next game. We're playing at home against Burnley, and then another 3 or 4 days later we play Wolverhampton at home. Both games are in our own stadium, and we can do better. I know that the players can play better than we did today, but again, we have to do it, and we have to sustainably do it on the pitch in those 2 home games. If we want to get the points there, we need to do it better than today.
Do you think the break didn't help, that sort of 2 weeks and more that you didn't play for? Did that play a part tonight?
It's also a question of rhythm, but I think this is we shouldn't look for excuses. We just need to get better. We need to get more physical, more precise when we're in possession of the ball. So today I was not happy with our performance, no matter if we were in possession of the ball, but also when we had to press and counter-press. It's about sprinting. It's again about energy. In what kind of energy mode do we play with the ball and against the ball?
After seeing that, how long do you think it will take to get that energy, to get that pressing, to get that counter-pressing?
Yeah, I think we were better in some games so far in the past, but it's also about getting results. And again, the good thing today was that we came back, that we got the equaliser. In the end, it could have been also 2-2. Again, 2 or 3 fantastic saves by David De Gea, similar to the game at Norwich. But we also had our chances to score a second goal.